or welcome back. My name is Pearlette and this is Hey Girl, it's Pearl. On my channel, I am working on paying down debt in phases and using methods that work best for me. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below. So let's get into this video. So in my previous video, I shared my overall debt picture and how I'm going to be tackling all of these debts listed here. And I will leave that video up here for you to review and also a link in the description box below. So this video, I'm going to share the payments that I've made in the month of January. And I'm going to make these updates using the using the debt diary. This is actually from last year, but because I purchased a PDF version, I just downloaded it to my iPad and then I can use it year after year. Hopefully I don't have to use it too many more years because I want to be rid of all of this. So yeah, this is by Money with Gab. And I will leave a link in the description box below if she still has this debt tracker or debt diary available. So let's get into this really quick. This is my January debt tracker. And here I listed my debts. This start is the actual balance that I started with in the beginning of January. In the black is the minimum payments for each account. In the pink is the 30% utilization that I would need to pay. So it's the amount that I would need to pay to be considered using 30% utilization of each account. Now, I know there were some questions in a previous video when I explained that why I wanted to do the 30%. And it's just a personal preference. I'm trying to build back up my credit. And within the last couple of weeks, when I made a payment to my Credit One, they increased my credit limit, which means my utilization now is even lower once I made my payment. And my score is going up. So the process is working. And I actually decided to do the debt snowball method for one more month. So for the month of February, I'm going to roll over and do another month of paying these down. And then come March, because March is going to be a bonus month, I'll have a bonus and I'll also have 3 checks coming in March. So that would be a perfect time, in addition to all the side hustle money that I'll be making through Instacart and Uber Eats. The month of March would be a good month to start tackling the loan, the One Main Financial that I have listed here, and the balance is $69.16. Actually, I'm sorry, that went down. The balance is now $6,742.03. So again, that'll be a great time to start tackling that debt. Okay, so let's get started. For Macy's, my starting balance was $617. The amount that I needed to pay was $167 to get down to the 30% utilization. I made a payment of $198. So it was $167, and then I made an additional payment of $31, and I'm going to make another payment by next Monday of $100. So this will actually be $131 additional, but I can't fill that in to let you know what the balance is until that payment's made. So I'm just going to leave that where it is. For Credit One, the starting balance was $355.01. The minimum, or the 30% utilization payment would be $220. I actually made the $220 and an additional $100. So now the balance is $49.31. And this is the one where they increased my limit. So by next month, this will be paid off. Okay. Next is Target. And Target, I had make a payment of $193.39. So I did make that payment, plus I made another $90 payment. So now the balance on my Target is settled. That is paid off. Credit Black, yes, this one was not getting additional payment, and the balance now is $736.42. Discover, let's see, Discover is regular payment, no additional. So that balance is now $2,867.16, which is nothing. What killed me was the interest. I think there was like $65 in interest. So $20 went to this balance. Victoria's Secret had a regular payment, and now the balance is down to $850.31. Regular Capital One, because I have two. This one is the minimum, or the 313 would have been the 30% utilization. So I made, here's the thing with this one. My Uber is linked to this credit card. My daughter went out of town. She purchased Uber twice. I told her not to, which caused my account to be over the limit. I think it went over to like, my credit limit is 500, went to like 550. So I made a $200 or $300 payment. So if it was over 550, I made a $250. So that brought it down. And then I made another $50. So, and then I made another $150 payment yesterday. So my ending balance right now is $107.51. So this was additional payment was $300. Wait, $350. I'm sorry. $350, something like that. I'll work that out. And Capital One Quicksilver, regular payment, $75. And my new balance is with the interest $2,250.14. So that is all for consumer credit. Again, next month, I'll update this next week, and then come next month, I'll be paying this one off and Capital One off, and I'll be working on Credit One Black and Victoria's Secret. So those two will be focused next month, according to my schedule from the spreadsheet that I showed in my debt confession video, which I will link right here and leave a link in the description box. I shared a spreadsheet that I use where I put all of this information in, and it broke down. You can change it from Snowball to Avalanche and see how your payments will calculate with interest and so forth. So you can choose which method works best for you. I do want to mention, I have been having accountability meetings with a friend of mine. We've known each other for, over 30 plus years. And we're both eager to work on our debt and be financially stable, so to speak. So having an accountability partner has really helped me in this process, because there'll come a time where, just the other day, I had an extra $300, and the first thing I did was reach out to my friend like, hey, I have this money, what should I do? And we worked out Going back to the notes from our meeting, we both took notes on each other's progress and what we want to take care of. And going back to the notes, she reminded me, hey, you wanted to take care of this bill, you wanted to take care of this bill. Why don't you split it up and add a little extra, just a little savings for yourself on the side? Because throughout this process, you still have to take care of yourself. And she reminded me of that. So again, I think having an accountability partner is going to be successful for the two of us, because we will be there tapping on each other's shoulder. Although she's in another state, I'll be tapping that screen. Hey sis, ma'am, what are you doing this week? What are you doing this month? Did you take care of this bill? Are you making that payment? I do also want to include that I am doing a small savings challenge for myself, and nothing big. It's just one. And I've had this for, gosh, a few years. And just basically it's easier because it breaks it down by month. And according to this, you will have $1,000 by October, but that I'll be finished before then, because I've already completed January and February, and I'm about to finish out March. So with the extra, like there's 2 months here that show 5 extra weeks, or 5 weeks instead of 4. It just builds up the amount of money that you want to save. So yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in and walking with me on this journey. This is another second time that I'm trying to get this debt under control, and I really have a good feeling that this time around I'm gonna be much more successful, because I'm diligent. I will do window shopping. I'll look online and look at stuff, and go in the store and look at stuff, but I'll walk away, because I have been very weak sometimes, where I'll just say, I can break up the 4 payments. And before I know it, I have 3 and 4 different purchases on Klarna or Afterpay or PayPal. And I can't do it anymore. I need to be mindful of my spending, and be diligent on getting this debt paid down. Again, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. See you soon. Bye.